Hiya, this is Jenny from Just Being Me, and you're listening to the Learning to Love Yourself podcast, the show that inspires you to put yourself first.
Learning to love yourself on the path to happiness. Learning to love yourself on the path to happiness.
The power of being seen and heard. Why self-validation matters for your mental health. You see, people need to feel truly seen and heard. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity for us humans. And ideally, it's not a rare moment now and then, but something that happens regularly, even daily. And when we are acknowledged for who we are and how we feel, it builds a deep sense of self-worth, a sense of emotional safety and resilience. Having said that, the true art of listening is rare. I've done courses on listening, on holding space, on allowing silence, so that others can say what their subconscious needs to download. It is powerful, and it is needed. You don't need grand gestures to feel valued. It's often the smallest moments that have the biggest emotional impact. Just think about the last time you feel someone listened to you without interrupting. Someone asked how you really were and meant it. Or someone who reflected your feelings back to you with empathy. Those moments, though they may be brief, tell your nervous system that you are safe. And they remind you that you matter. Daily emotional check-ins, kind words, genuine eye contact. All of these are tiny yet powerful forms of validation that help regulate stress and boost your mood. They create a consistent message that you are seen, heard, and valued. And whilst those micro moments help with everyday regulation, we also need a deeper connection. We need to feel that at least once a week, where we can experience a safe space so that we can express ourselves openly, be truly heard, and feel deeply understood. These moments do more than strengthen our relationships. They build confidence and reinforce your self-esteem. We've all known those relationships where the other person is always looking to be seen and heard. And recognize that they need this too, but set a boundary that says, I need to be heard as well. I have a couple of friends, one of whom, when I'm speaking, is already formulating her reply, and you can see it. She's planning how to turn the conversation back to her life. And then I have another one who truly hears me. I love them both, but I know the second is where I go when I need to feel seen and heard. When we're given the space to be vulnerable without judgment, to speak our truth and feel held in it, it builds a strong emotional foundation. It tells us we are worthy of love, attention, and care. As humans, we're wired for connection. When we are repeatedly dismissed, unseen, or unheard, it chips away at our mental health. And over time, it can create feelings of isolation, anxiety, low self-worth, and even depression. Regular validation, even in the smallest ways, is emotional nourishment. It tells your brain that you belong, that you have value, and that you're not alone. That consistency builds emotional safety, and emotional safety is essential for well-being. Not everyone grew up without emotional support. I certainly didn't. And many people carry wounds from childhood where their feelings were dismissed, their needs unmet, or their voices silenced. And if that's your story, you're not alone. The most important thing to understand is this. You can learn to give yourself whatever you may not have received. And that is what self-validation is. It's the ability to acknowledge your own emotions, experiences, and achievements without needing anyone else to say, yes, you're right. It's saying to yourself, I see you, I hear you, what you feel matters. You matter. Self-validation is a daily practice. And the beautiful part of it is that it doesn't depend on anyone else. It's a daily habit of tuning in and listening to yourself, giving yourself the kindness that you've been waiting for. So start by recognizing how you feel without judgment. Speak to yourself with care. Celebrate those wins, the big ones and the small ones. And trust yourself more. These small acts of self-acknowledgement build up over time. They change how you relate to yourself. They help you become the one who sees you and hears you first. When you validate yourself regularly, you build a resilience that doesn't rely on external approval. You stop waiting for someone else to tell you that you are enough, because you already know it. And that changes everything. If you're ready to learn how to validate yourself and build unshakable self-belief, reach out to me. I'm here. You don't have to wait to be seen and heard. You can begin by seeing and hearing yourself, starting now.
Are you feeling stuck? Do you want to be able to create a better conversation with yourself, but just don't know where to start? I offer a free 20-minute session to see where you want to be and how to get you there. Just click on the link below. Remember, it's free. Book your space. It could change your life. Thanks for listening today. If you'd like to know more, you can find all the links down below. Oh, and don't forget to press subscribe so you can catch the next one. See you soon.